One of my clients said something to me last week that just broke my heart. She said, I try to tell my best friend what he's really like. And she looked at me like I was crazy. She said, him? But he's so nice. And that's the problem with covert narcissists. So everyone thinks they're wonderful. Your friends love him. Your family loves him. His co-workers respect him. He's the nice guy. He's the helper. The considerate one, the one who's always there for everyone. But you know something that they don't. Behind closed doors, he's a completely different person, and you're the only one who sees it. So let me explain what you're dealing with, because nice guy narcissist sounds like a contradiction. We think of narcissists as loud and arrogant and obvious, but that's overt narcissism. What you're dealing with is covert narcissism, also called vulnerable narcissism or closet narcissism. Dr. Paul Wink at UC Berkeley was one of the first to study this. He found that covert narcissists have the same core traits as overt narcissists: a lack of empathy, a need for admiration, a sense of entitlement, exploitation of others, but they express it differently. An overt narcissist says, I'm amazing, look at me. A covert narcissist says, I'm such a good person, I help everyone. Why doesn't anyone appreciate me? They get their narcissistic supply through being the victim or the helper, not the star. And here's why the public mask is so important to them. So as long as everyone thinks he's wonderful, he can do whatever he wants behind closed doors, because who would believe he's abusive? Him? But he's so nice, he volunteers, he helps his neighbors, he's always there for people. And that's the point. The public image isn't who he is. It's who he needs people to think he is. So you can't call him out. So what does the private reality actually look like? Let me tell you what my clients describe. See, in public, he's attentive. He asks how you're doing. He puts his arm around you. He brags about you to his friends. She's amazing. I'm so lucky. But at home, he barely looks at you. He's on his phone all the time while you talk. He sighs when you share something. He dismisses your feelings. You're overreacting. You always do this. But in public, he defends you. Don't talk to her like that. He's protective. He's your biggest supporter. At home, he criticizes everything you do. Why'd you say it like that? You're so dramatic. Can you just not? In public, he's the helper, the volunteer, the good guy. He helps elderly neighbors. He volunteers at the food bank. Everyone loves him. But at home, he won't lift a finger. You do everything. Cook, clean, manage the household. And if you ask for help, I work all day, I'm tired. Why are you always nagging? See the pattern? Two completely different people, and you're the only one that sees both. So why doesn't anyone believe you when you try to tell them? Because cognitive dissonance is real. People have an image of him, the nice guy, helpful, considerate. And what you're telling them contradicts that image that they've created. He's cold at home, he's dismissive, he's cruel, and their brain literally can't hold both images at once. So they reject the one that doesn't fit. And unfortunately, they reject your version because his public image is what they've seen. And here's what makes it worse. He's told them his version. He's played the victim. She's never happy. I try so hard and it's never enough. So when you try to tell them what's really happening, they think, oh, this is what he was talking about. She is difficult. And now you're completely isolated. So at this point, what do? Step number one is to stop trying to convince people. And this is hard. I know this myself. It is so difficult. But trying to get people to believe you will drive you crazy. They've seen the public mask. They believe the public mask. And unless they live with him 24/7, they won't see what you see. So as hard as this is, you have to get to a place where you stop wasting your energy on trying to convince others. It is a futile cause. Step number 2, find people who do believe you. And I'll tell you now, there are people who will believe you. A good therapist, a support group for people dealing with covert narcissism. If you're needing help with me, by all means you can book in for a consultation call with me to support you on this path. There are women who have been through what you've been through. So find your people. They're the ones that get it. Step number 3, trust your reality. This is the most important one. Even if no one else sees it, even if everyone thinks he's wonderful, you know what your experience is. You're not crazy. You're not imagining it. And what you experience behind closed doors, it's real. And you don't need anyone else to validate that for you. That's your experience, and it's important for you to honor it. Step number 4, document it. Start keeping a journal. When he says something cruel, write it down. When he gives you the silent treatment, note the date and how long. When he's wonderful in public, then cold at home, document the contrast. Not to prove it to others, but to just remind yourself when you start doubting, because the doubt does occur, and he will gaslight. I never said that. You're remembering it wrong, and your journal will say, yes, you did. Here's the date. Here's what you said. You don't have to say that to him, but it's just a reminder of your experience. If you're living with a covert narcissist who has the double life, I need you to hear this. You're not crazy. The fact that no one else sees it doesn't mean it's not real. You're seeing clearly, you're seeing the mask, and what's underneath, that's not a flaw in your perception. That's truth. The people that think he's great, they're only seeing the performance. And we live in a world where people are often focused on what their superficial experiences are, not diving deeper into when they meet someone and understanding their feelings and the energy that they're actually picking up from that person. A lot of people don't do that, but you're seeing the real person. And I'm sorry that the person isn't who he pretends to be. It's a brutal and unfair task to have to deal with. You deserve someone who's the same person in public and private. Someone who doesn't need a mask. Someone who's genuinely kind, not from a performance perspective, not needing an audience, but someone who's actually real, someone who's authentic, right across the board. See, the healing work on this journey is so important. And having dealt with narcissistic relationships in the past, I know how brutal they are. They are so extremely painful, and they force you to question so much of yourself. You really do start to feel like you're going a little bit crazy, that there's something wrong with you. And every time you're around that person, you're constantly on edge. So you can feel it in your body. And that's really, really tough to deal with. But you're not alone on this. You have the ability to be able to heal through this. And the reason why the healing process is so important, because a lot of the time we feel this pain, we feel these uncomfortable feelings, and we've attracted this particular person because these are some of the things that you probably experienced when you were younger. Maybe you had a father who was never present, was cold, was distant, or maybe embodied some of these narcissistic behaviors as well. And so once you saw this in your partner or husband or whoever you're with at the moment, there would have been a sense of familiarity with it. Not something that you enjoy experiencing, but it was familiar. You've seen it before, you've experienced it before. It's in your nervous system. And because of that, you gravitated towards it. And that's no way am I blaming you at all for that, but it's just a reminder of the fact that we've got to go deep into the transformation, into the healing work. And when we do the healing work and we release some of those old wounds and old traumas, then we can actually step up and actually become our most authentic self. And either the other person decides that they also want to go on a healing journey and truly want to shift, or you realize this person is not for me, and you gracefully and with wholeness have the courage to walk away. because you are worthy of love. You are worthy of being treated in the most beautiful and most authentic way. That is what you deserve. It is who you are at the very core of you. All of these behaviors that have happened along the way, they are learnt. They are things that you've experienced as a result of the environment that you're in. But you came into this world pure love. You are authentic. And this is about reconnecting back to the core of you. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it's helped you. I hope it's given you a bit of a perspective on covert narcissism and the things that you need to do in order to be able to move forward and shift and heal. If you've liked it, make sure you hit that like button below. If you want to get more videos like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you know of anyone that would really benefit from this video and will support them on their own healing path, then please do share it, and make sure you comment below as well and just share with me a little bit about your experience, and I'll make sure I respond to each and every one of you. And if you are needing some further help on this path, just in the comment section below is a link to my calendar. I'd love to support you on this path of healing. I know what it's like to go through narcissism, and it's a brutal task. It is a really, really difficult one. But I promise you, and I can speak from experience, you can move past it. You can heal past it. You can come out the other end and be your most authentic self. You can click on that link below, choose a time that works for you, and then I'll contact you at that scheduled time just to support you on this path. Thank you so much for watching this video once again. What I recommend you do now is just check out this video below if you're going through the silent treatment and trying to work out how to move forward with it if you're with a covert narcissist. Thank you so much. God bless, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Much love.